Welcome to 2023 Sankranti Bommala Koluvu by RagaMayuri SP and Haasini SP at our residence in Abu Dhabi UAE. This is the Ganesha backdrop. At the entrance we pray to Lord Ganesha in the beginning to remove all the obstacles. Let's go and check out what surprises we have inside. This is a small stand to display the decorative pieces. You can see Lord Buddha, Lord Ganesha, the white elephant, girl with the water fountain, Lord Ganesha with Shivalingam, Lord Shiva's family with Ganesha, a camel set and a brown Ganesha. This is such a beautiful stand with decorative pieces. Let's go further to see the main Golu. This year we are celebrating Sankranti Bommala Koluvu with 4 concepts. The Christmas Bommala Koluvu and the other 3 are here. The main 5-step Koluvu, Brahmotsavam and the village concept. The dolls of our home alighted on the steps in their glory to narrate their story. Let's go and see each concept in detail. This is the main Golu we have with the 5 steps. On the first step we have Rama, Sita, Lakshmana and Hanuman from Bhadrachalam, the Udupi Krishna and Radha, then the Krishna with Gopikas. On the second step we have Lord Shiva, Sri Krishna, Lakshmi Devi, Ganesha, Saraswati Devi, Durga Devi and Hanuman. Coming to the third step we have the Dashavatarams, and the fourth step we have the Trinity of Carnatic music, Mirabai, Astalakshmi set with 2 elephants. And last but not least, the 5th step we have the girl and the boy and different toys from Nepal. This is the Nepali girl and boy. This is a Sankranti pot we have. This is such an auspicious pot where we cook the pongal in the Sankranti pot. This is the 5-step Golu we have. Now let's see the theme of this year 2023 Sri Tirumala Tirupathi Devasthanam vaari Brahmotsava Utsavalu. This is the most significant annual festival celebrated at Venkateshwara Temple, Tirumala, Andhra Pradesh. The Utsavas of the presiding deity Venkateshwara and his consorts Sridevi and Bhudevi are taken on the procession on several vahanams on the streets surrounding the temple. The celebration attracts pilgrims and tourists from all over India and around the world. Now we'll see the journey from Tirupati to Tirumala and reach the feet of Lord Venkateshwara. Let's start our journey to Tirumala from Tirupati. We have 2 ways to reach Tirumala. The roadway where we come across all the 7 hills and the walkway on footsteps from Alipiri Mettu. You can see the red and yellow footsteps here where we come across all the 7 hills to reach the Lord. At the entrance we have a big Garuda statue at the Alipiri entrance to Tirumala. When we start the journey, we come across all the 7 hills of Tirumala and they are the Vrishabhadri. As we proceed further, we can see Anjanadri. And furthermore, the 3rd hill is the Neeladri. Then we come across the Garudadri, Seshadri, Narayanadri and Venkatadri. This is how we reach the Tirumala through roadway. When we walk through the footsteps, we have a total of 3,550 steps, which makes a distance of 11 kilometers. We start from the main Rajagopuram step number 1, where we can see the Sreevari Padala Mandapam. As we proceed further, we can see the Mysore Gopuram at step number 250. When we proceed further, we see the Gali Gopuram at step number 2083. This is the Gali Gopuram visible for 40 kilometers around Tirupati. This is a resting point for devotees who is walking Tirumala. In the night, the Gopuram is beautifully lighted and we can see the Govindanamalu, Shankam and Chakram with colorful lights from Tirupati. As we proceed further, we can see the 40 feet statue of Sri Prasannanjaneya Swami statue located on the way to Tirumala, intercepting the Alipiri pathway and the roadway. There is a deer park nearby. All the pilgrims stop here to pray the Lord. Next we see the Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple at 2580 steps before the Mokala Parvatam. The last stage of the footpath is climbing the Mokala Parvatam. This makes a set of 300 to 400 steep steps which culminate at the entrance of Tirumala itself. The name Mokala Parvatam signifies the steepness of the hill. There is a saying that anyone climbing up this hill will have to hold on to their knees as it is so painful due to the extreme steepness. And there we go, we reach the Tirumala. This is the main Tirumala temple complex compound where the Lord Venkateshwara resides. This is the main Gopuram at the entrance. When we enter this, we can see another small Gopuram, and further we go to see the golden Gopuram where the Lord resides. Now let's see the Brahmotsava Utsavalu celebrated during the Navratri festival. As I mentioned earlier, the Lord is taken in a procession around the Madavidis of Tirumala on different Vahanams. Each Vahanam has its own significance and conveys the Lord's message in its own way. On the first day, a spectacular procession of Lord Venkateshwara on Seshita Vahanam can be seen. The meaning of Sesha is to serve. Adisesha is a 1,000-headed serpent on whom Lord Sri Mahavishnu rests in Vaikuntham. On the second day, the Lord is taken on Hamsa Vahanam, Swan, meaning pure. Hamsa is believed to have a high intellectual capability and can distinguish the good from bad. On the third day, the deities are carried on Simha Vahanam. Simha, lion, is a symbol of regality and power. Next, we see the Mutyala Pandiri Vahanam, where the Lord's chariot is decorated with the pearls Mutyalu. After that, the Lord and his consorts are seated on Garuda Vahanam. According to the Hindu texts, Garuda, the king of birds, is replica of Vedas, and Lord Vishnu is the god of Vedas, and hence Lord selected Garuda as his vehicle. Next, we see the Hanumat Vahanam. Hanuman was one of the greatest devotees of Sri Rama and incarnation of Lord Vishnu. After you see the Gajavahanam, it symbolizes the wealth, Gajantam Aishwaryam. On the morning of 7th day, Lord resides on Surya Prabha Vahanam, the sun chariot, and then Ashwa Vahanam, Ashwa symbol of energy. Then the Chandra Prabha Vahanam, Chandra is considered as cool and pleasant. This is the entire Brahmotsava Utsavalu celebrated during the Navratri festival. After the Golden Temple, we reach the feet of Lord Venkateshwara and we can see the universal form Vishwarupam with Arjuna. Vishwarupam is considered the supreme form of Lord Vishnu, where the whole universe is described as contained within him. The next theme you will be seeing here is the village theme. Here, this is the typical Indian village where you come across the houses, different animals, different people working here, and everything typical village scene. Let's begin our journey in the village. You can see here the Dudu Basavanna and the people with the Dolu and Sanai. This is very significant during Sankranti. The Basavanna comes to each and every house and gives all the best wishes and prayers to us. And we offer some kinds of clothes or food or money to the people. Then we go around. Here we have a bird having a tea. That's funny, right? Then we have a tea stall here where people are reading newspaper in the morning and a person having a tea. Then the vegetable sellers. Then you can see two ladies putting the vadiyalu. This is very famous during the Sankranti where you get to see all these kinds of traditions. We have different people working over here. Then there is a basket maker. Then here you can see a shoe maker, the goldsmith, the pottery maker, the tabla maker, the carpenter, the vegetable cutter. Different people doing their jobs. And these are their huts. Let's go back and then see what's happening here. A lady offering rice to the Haridasu. Haridasu, during the Sankranti period, Haridasu comes to each and every doorstep and does the Narayana mantrams, and he prays towards the Lord Vishnu, and people offer rice to him. And also you can see the Dudu Basavanna with a
dholak player and also sanai player. Then when we come to the next house, here two ladies are working. This is the typical old traditional way of making the powder or any food item or any sweet. Then we come to the modern house where they have a deep well, and then we can see a person praying to the Shivalinga. Then coming to this side, we have a school where the children are studying English medium, and also here you can see kids playing Astachamma. Oh wow, there is a football ground here and there's two school buses. That's a modern school, right? Then just next to the school, we have a small hill having a temple. That's so beautiful steps to the temple, isn't it? So people come here in the morning for praying the Lord Shiva. And then this side when we come, we can see the farmers farming the field. And we have small farm with cows and the people feeding the food. So this is the entire village you can see. Hope you like this. This is the last concept, the Christmas Golu. Yes, this is called the Christmas Golu. It's very unique, right? You haven't seen anywhere around the world. Yes. This is the first time you will be seeing. Here you can see the stage performers going around, and you can see the characters changing it every time. Sometimes you see the man dancing and sometimes the Santa dancing. So we have various dancers coming around, and this is the music that plays. Then we come here, we have a Christmas house with a beautiful deer and people playing with the snow. There you see the characters are changing. Now you go, the Santa's here to dance. And here you have various houses and shops where people are enjoying the Christmas season. And also, the Santa Claus is giving away all the gifts to the children.